Today, we're going to be looking at Guangzhou, which is also known as Canton, the capital of the southern province of China. Recently, the news for the Guangzhou Evergrande Football Stadium that's been constructed there. This stadium is projected to be one of the most unique in the world, shaped like a lotus and capable of seating over 100,000 people. And this has attracted a lot of attention towards the city. Hopefully, in this video, I'll show you some of the unique features of this wonderful city, as well as shed some light on its history and how it became the bustling metropolis that it is today. Hi there, welcome to the channel. If you're new here and looking for more content like this, consider subscribing to our channel updated on topics like this, as well as other areas that we cover. Alright, now let's get down to what makes Guangzhou so special as a city. Guangzhou is located in Canton, southern province of China, and it's the most populous city while also being its capital 1,200 years and was a major stop on the ancient maritime Silk Road, the major trade route of the ancient world. It is located on the Pearl River, making it a major port city and transportation hub even today. It has been for centuries. Guangzhou was founded on the eastern bank of the Pearl River 14 BC, called Penyu at the time. Over the centuries that passed, it was a major port city for many of the dynasties that ruled China on the river, which made it an ideal hub for commerce and trade. For a long time, it was the only Chinese port city that was accessible to foreign traders, and this was a major reason for its growth. When the British were colonizing Asia, the Opium War, and only gained weight later. It also served as China's capital on 3 separate occasions in the early to mid-1900s, the largest type of port city classification that exists. It's also classified as an alpha city in terms of its importance on the global scale. How big is it really? Guangzhou, heart of the Guangdong, Hong Kong, Macau, Greater Bay Area, the most highly populated area in the world, extends into neighboring cities around it. Due to this, however, well over 7,000 square kilometers in area for over 15 million people, making it one of the most highly populated cities in China and the world. What are some of the unique features? Guangzhou is unique and popular for a number of reasons, but we'll try to focus on a few that we thought were the best. From food to sports, history to shopping, Guangzhou has a little something for everyone. Because of this, it's a must-visit place for most people to experience. The food. To begin, we look at the food. Guangzhou is famously well known for being the birthplace of Cantonese cuisine. Chinese cuisine has a great many regional styles, but the Cantonese cuisine that emerged from Guangzhou is likely the most famous in the world over, as a trading port allowed for a large variety of ingredients such as spices, vegetables, and meats from all over the world to be available to its people, which is why that developed there is so diverse and well known, just like the city itself. It has a little something for everyone. Surely you must have heard of dim sums or dumplings, chicken stir-fry. Those dishes are well known around the world as parts of Chinese cuisine. Well, in reality, there were Cantonese dishes that were first developed in Guangzhou. It has more restaurants than any other city in China. It's no surprise now that you know about the cuisines that were created in the city. If you're a foodie, Guangzhou will certainly appeal to your tastes. No end of places to choose from. The Liwan and Tianhe districts are great areas to visit. Some of the history of this amazing city, but scratching the surface of all it has to offer. Guangzhou is home to China's oldest mosque, which is also one of the oldest in the world. The Waisheng Mosque, which is over 1,300 years old and recognized by its striking minaret tower. It also has Shamian Island, which is the legacy left behind by the French and English colonizers. Unlike the rest of the city, this area is characterized by European-style buildings and architecture. A part of more recent history, it's also home to Canton Tower, at one point the world's tallest building, climbing to a staggering height of 600 meters. Flowers, thanks to its warm subtropical climate. The natural environment of Guangzhou allows for flowers to grow all year round. Due to this, it is known as the City of Flowers, via the annual Spring Festival Flower Fair. This is celebrated in the streets of the city and flooded with colors. The association of the city with flowers is also why hugely anticipated Guangzhou Evergrande Football Stadium has been designed in the shape of a lotus. The business. Guangzhou is not only a cultural hub but also one for business. In keeping with its history of being a trading port, every year the Canton Fair is held in the city. It's a trade fair with a long history of 1957, such event in China. It's also a hub for international businesses, so if you're looking for work, there is a good chance of finding it there. Over 30,000 foreign invested companies have settled in Guangzhou including 297 Fortune Global 500 companies which have projects in the city. Now that we've gone over some of the features of Guangzhou that make it stand out as a city, let's look at what infrastructure it provides to its residents. In terms of transportation, Guangzhou is quite well equipped with a metro network made up of 13 lines stretching over 476 kilometers, with currently being expanded to over 500 kilometers. It has the second largest bus transit system in the world, with over 1 million passenger trips on a daily basis. In terms of mode of transport, Guangzhou is environmentally friendly, having the most LPG fuel vehicles in the world. Also, motorcycles are banned in urban areas, which has reduced the problems with traffic and accidents. The city is also well serviced in terms of rail and air transport. Multiple high-speed railways meet at Guangzhou, which is a terminus. The Beiyang International Airport is the second busiest in China. There's also a great deal of water transport with ferries to the Pearl River. From all this, it's quite clear that Guangzhou is one of the best connected cities in the world in terms of transportation. In terms of sport, Guangzhou is a powerhouse in the Chinese Super League, having won 8 out of 9 possible titles between the years of 2011 and 2019. The new stadium being constructed will be the home of their football club and will be filled with enthusiastic fans on completion who are eager to support their team. Looking at everything that we've covered in this video, we think that it's fair to say that Guangzhou is one of the most impressive and unique cities in the world, both as a tourist and to live in, with food, business, sports, and solid all-round infrastructure available to its people. It's both an exciting and a comfortable space to live in. For these reasons, it's fully deserving of its ranking as an alpha city on the global scale and a tier 1 city in China. As a tourist, there is so much to see that it will likely take you multiple visits to take in all the city has to offer, and even then it would probably not be enough. Living in the City of Flowers is an incredible experience and one that most would be lucky to have. Knowing what you now know about Guangzhou, think of the city. Would you like to visit it someday? Or would you take it further and actually want to live there at some point in your life? If you've been there, do you agree with our assessment of the city and what it has to offer? What else do you think we may have missed? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. See you next time.